you guys. Big stage in the renovation is when the walls go back up because it starts to look like a house again. Second big stage is when the porta potty's finally gone. Can't wait for that. But we still have a porta potty, but we also have walls. So I'm going to show you guys the freshly drywalled duplex. So we're going in the right side. It's a mirror image. So everything you see here is just reflected on the other side. Same sizes of everything. Same placements of walls and light fixtures. So when you enter, you can see we opened this up. We're going to have an exposed railing for this part. It used to be drywall all the way to here, and this felt incredibly closed in because it was just a wall that continued here. So now having it open is really nice. And this is going to be the living area. So we've got 4 can lights. I'm just going to keep walking and kind of spin around. You can see there's 2 can lights here and 2 here. So it will most likely be like a TV cabinet or something. Maybe the TV's mounted on the wall and there's a skinny little media cabinet here. Sofa and 2 chairs, something like that. And this area of the 4 can lights will be the living area. Then beyond that, you can see we have this 1 light. This is going to be where our dining table is. Currently, there are 3 vanities sitting there because that's how renovations work. You just put things in weird places. We also have this utility closet. It's going to have our water heater in it, our HVAC system, and any supplies we need to get locked away. It's going to be sort of like the owner's closet. So renters will not have access to what's in here, which is wonderful because it's going to be a bunch of ugly systems and cleaning supplies and stuff like that. This door, however, is going to be exactly the same size and beautiful. And this is the powder room. So it's going to have a sink over here, a nice wide vanity. We can get the biggest vanity in the house gets to go in the powder, and a toilet over here. And this is actually the same exact setup as John's family's beach house of 10 years, which is under the stairs powder room. It's really great to have it off everything so you can access it downstairs. And I don't know, it's funny that this house is getting a layout similar to one that we've been in for 10 years with our extended family. This is going to be the kitchen. Love the exposed brick that we got to save. It was behind the wall. In some areas, I think upstairs it was behind a wall. And down here it had like holes and problems that we repaired. I'm going to dab some paint on these 3 darker bricks so they look more like this. And I think it'll blend right in. As for how the kitchen will be laid out, there's going to be a fridge right here, cabinets, stove with a hood centered, cabinets. They're going to terminate into the brick, so we're going to have more cabinets, sink under the window, more cabinets that terminate into this wall. And I forgot to mention this, but it's one of my favorite things that we've thought to do. You might notice that this doorway is pushed higher. It's higher than this one, it's higher than this one. It's because we're going to add a beautiful decorative transom window right here, an interior transom. I would love to do diamonds or some sort of leaded glass, something really cool. So we're on the hunt for something original and also considering maybe putting in a window and then snapping in grids or adding some decorative molding in front of it to create like a crisscross pattern or a diamond pattern or something cool. So there will be that transom here. And then this doorway is going to be cool also because it's a pocket. So we're going to have 2 beautiful doors that pull closed, and you might wonder why you'd want to close this off, but this is going to be the mudroom laundry room. And so when you're doing laundry, it is always nice to close the door in case it's a little bit loud or you just want to section off the area that's tile and sandy from the rest of the house, which is going to be hardwoods. And so we want the option for people to close it off if they want, but the option to leave it open and let all the light in from these windows most of the time. We assume the pockets will stay open unless someone's doing laundry. And if a group's like watching TV in here or playing a game, they're not going to want that sound, so they might close it off. And I just love a pocket door. So it's going to be washer dryer centered under this window. There's going to be a pendant light hanging down. Over here, we're going to do some sort of little extra pantry storage, maybe just wall-to-wall shelves so people can shove their coolers in there, all their packaged stuff, like if you have bags of chips or like extra beverages you want to put in there. It's going to be vertical storage to the ceiling. Then you'll hit the laundry area, maybe some cabinets on either side, washer dryer, and then from here on out it's going to be mudroom. So let me step back and give you more of an idea. Look at my beautiful diamond door. So washer dryer here, right? Maybe a cabinet here. Then picture one of those like benches with a rail with coat hooks, sort of like a built-in mudroom thing going on. That's the plan for here. I think we're also going to reflect it into this nook, so there's kind of two areas with hooks. What we have learned about a beach house is you can never have enough hooks. So we are probably going to do another built-in rail and bench with hooks and baskets for shoes and all the things. And right outside this door is the backyard, and that's where people will enter. It's a mess right now, but people can come in after they take an outdoor shower, and this is going to be tile. So a lot of what we do is strategize about how to keep a house low maintenance, clean, looking swanky, but also super functional. So having the outdoor shower right next to the main entrance, this is gonna be the door with the keypad that people come in and out. They're gonna come in pretty clean from the shower, and they're gonna be on tile for a while. If they have sandy stuff, they can shake it out outside and then throw it in the wash. So things, you know, like towels are not gonna go beyond this area. Beach towels will stay within this zone. And we've noticed at the Pink House that super helps. Our mudroom gets sandy, but the rest of the house does not get nearly as sandy. So that is always nice to realize. So that's the downstairs area. And remember, on the other side, everything is just reflected. So it's the same living room in the front, dining room behind it, kitchen behind it, laundry mudroom with the powder, and the owner's closet is just reflected. So the powder would be here, owner's closet here, living room, kitchen, you know, it's just flipped. Now we're gonna go upstairs. I don't know if you guys have seen videos of this when it's framed, but it is just amazing how much brighter and more like a real house it feels like when the drywall goes up. It is momentous right now. So I'm at the top of the stairs. There's going to be a big handrail situation that goes here. You can see the pretty original door down there. And I'm just gonna walk towards the front bedroom and show you guys around. This one is a nice medium size, like it's a good size for a beach house. I'll put it that way. It's not huge, but no bedrooms are really huge in beach houses because it's all about sleeping as many people as possible and making lots of rooms for guests. But the coolest thing by far about this room is the closet situation, which is this little room has the diamond window in it that I'm obsessed with. And this is gonna be where the closet is, around this turn. So there will be a shelf and a hanging rail, and you can put your luggage down here. We debated a pocket door, and then we realized, no, it's gonna be really pretty as a cased opening, and no one will see the clutter because it's tucked around this curve. Like you literally have to be standing in this corner of the room to see it tucked around this curve. So even from bed, I'll show you the angle from bed is the pretty window. And you might say, yeah, but from bed I want it to be not bright in my face. We're gonna do a curtain rod with a light blocking curtain so it can be pulled in front of it and block it off during the evening. But during the day when you just want that extra light, having a window in your closet is amazing. Like I want a window in my closet in Richmond. So I'm psyched to have it in there, especially a really pretty decorative one. So there you have, oh, and you know what else is cute from here? You can see the tin roof. Love me a tin roof. We did a bronze tin. It's a similar color to the tin awnings we added to the backyard. So now I've spun around and you can see when I come up the stairs, that's the back bedroom I was facing, and I came and went this way. So this is a really sad, dark bathroom, but you guys, we're gonna remedy that. As soon as the drywall went up, we were like, no, we cannot do this bathroom without light. So we debated solar tubes, we debated skylights, and we debated adding a window. In the end, we are going to add a transom window. It's gonna go up here, will not compromise privacy, it will let in tons of light, it will be gorgeous because this is all gonna get tile, custom tile that John and I are gonna add. The floor is gonna be a really beautiful decorative tile. It's gonna go from a dark, grody bathroom that honestly, like when we saw this, we were like, no, we can't have it like this. And it's gonna be bright and light and airy and cool, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So as for the layout in here, it's gonna be toilet, sink, mirror, my window, my beloved window, and then probably a whole bunch of hooks for towels. Cause again, you can never have enough hooks in a beach house. This is the little room that's gonna have 2 twin beds to basically help sleep children or 2 grown-ups who don't wanna share a bed together. It's gonna be a super flexible space. And we're thinking about some sort of built-in situation, like maybe a platform with just a mattress on it and a platform with a mattress on it, and a side table right in the middle. and some really cool art to balance that big window. We're gonna do something so it doesn't feel lopsided anymore. Oh, and the cool thing about this room is it's a pocket door. The pocket door buys us more space because we could not have the door swing in. It would hit everything. In a small room, it really helps to think about that sort of thing. So we caught it early enough to do a pocket, and we're excited about that. Then this is a very big linen closet. I am jealous we don't have one in the pink house. It's gonna have shelving and some open area on the bottom. It can certainly be the place everyone throws all their suitcases because, for example, if you're in this room, there's not gonna be a lot of space for your suitcase. But if you can just put it in here, it's right nearby. So now to orient you again, this is the back bedroom that you see at the top of the stairs. I love that from the top of the stairs you see a window and this cool brick detail right away. The reason we enclose the brick like this up here is we're gonna do these really cool shelves. The brick looks really dirty right now, but it's a lot of drywall dust on it. So I'm gonna clean it off. It's gonna look just as pretty as the brick downstairs. And I think we're gonna use reclaimed wood and make beautiful shelves. I just picture like a little vase, a leaning frame, maybe even an alarm clock, because the vision for this room is to actually center a bed under this window. I know it, you're gonna doubt me. Feel free to doubt me. The contractor doubted me for a while, but I really think we can make it work. I'm gonna cheat it with some curtains. It's gonna make the window look like it's shifted over a little bit. Queen size bed's gonna be here. This is actually gonna serve as like sort of a deeper nightstand. I'm gonna make one shelf that kind of comes out next to the bed. The bed will be here. There'll be another nightstand here. The reason I like the bed on this wall is I love a bed under a window. The front bedroom in our beach house has a bed under a window. I'll share a picture of that with you guys. Or you can just search the front bedroom on our blog. Go to Shop Our Beach House right under our header. You can see a picture of it. With curtains and an airy bed frame, it looks gorgeous that way. And the other reason I like it is because in a house where you're sleeping with lots of couples or lots of people, it's really nice for none of the beds to share a wall. So although we have insulated every single wall, even though we don't have to, interior walls do not need to be insulated due to code, we added insulation and an extra double thick insulation layer here between the other side, but we still don't like a bed against another bed. And in this room, behind this is gonna be a twin bed right here. So that's why I've been putting so much thought into trying to place the bed in front of this window, because you would not have literally 6 inches of space between your head and another person's head, which it would be the scenario if the bed went here. I also have worked really hard on this really pretty accent wall over here, and the bed would kind of block a lot of that if the bed went here. So that's my thought process. Who knows where we'll end up, but my plan is for the bed to go under here. It will look gorgeous under the window. You gotta just trust me on that. And these look weird because it's a tiny door, but it's a reclaimed door that came with this house. It's a wood panel door. It almost looks like a library drawer, you know, those like card catalog drawers. It's really cool. It even has a handle on the bottom. So that door is gonna go here, and then see where this says cut out? Picture a rectangle being cut out and a basket up there. It's gonna be a shelf with a basket. So additional storage like linens, maybe some extra bed pillows, and this one. So you gotta just picture it all trimmed out with a beautiful door and a really cool cutout shelf with a basket or, you know, some sort of storage up there. And then a beautiful bench right where my hand is. Wall-to-wall bench here, pendant light hanging down. I really think that this back bedroom is gonna be amazing. And it's the master because we added a master bath. And luckily this one has a window, so it's not as dark. My phone is doing strange things with the light balancing, but it is really not as dark in here. This is going to be the toilet. This is going to be the vanity. I know you're saying, why is the vanity in front of a window? How can you do that if there's a window? Where's the mirror? There are such cool things people do with a hanging mirror in front of a window. I'm gonna do it too. We actually did it in our second house. I'm gonna do it a different way here. And I can't wait to show you guys. I think it's gonna look really good, and it's gonna allow the light to come in. Some people have said the best places to put on makeup is a mirror in front of a window. So you guys will have to tell me if you stay, if it's a great makeup room. And then this is gonna be the shower. It's gonna be wall to wall. This entire bathroom did not exist. It's an addition we added on top of the laundry room, mudroom downstairs that did exist. So when you're doing an addition, the cheapest way to do it is if you already have a bump out downstairs to just build on top of it, because there's no sort of foundation stuff to deal with. You already have the first floor built and you just built above it. So that's what we did here. So that's the second floor, and then from here you can see the backyard. Needs some work, huh? There's a huge shed, whole lot of equipment, but it's a big yard, much, much, much bigger than the pink house. So we're really excited to make that, I guess, cool and not full of junk. But now I'm walking back towards the front door, and that's pretty much the tour. I know it doesn't look like much, it's pretty dusty, but compared to what it looked like stripped down a few weeks ago, full of insulation and just like wiring and grossness, this is a huge improvement. So thanks for coming on the tour, guys.